The Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. So the Raptors starting five. They've got Emmanuel Quickly, Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Barrett in at the 2. And for Cleveland, and a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Strus in at the 3. And you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce. But what I like is the skill in the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
Outside Harden, over Quickly. Harden, good.
You think about James Harden. Here's a guy who's played with KD, Russ, CP3, Kyrie. So many great players.
Here's Barnes. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Poeltl.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Shoots. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. From inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Mobley on a screen. From behind the arc. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 5 points.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Recently, James Harden has brought renewed focus to his playmaking, Richard.
Make no mistake, B.A., he's still a gifted scorer, but yeah, he's been facilitating way more, leading the league in assists, just reminding everybody how cunning his game is, that he can beat you with his passing.
Pass to Mobley. Barnes against Harden. Allen outside. Mobley with it. Ingram with the double team. Mobley finds Strus. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Barnes. Mitchell misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Barnes against Mitchell. Quickly passes to Barnes. Banked it in off the glass. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Barrett. Outside Ingram. On the take. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Moving so well at 6'8", Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mobley, a screen on Barrett. Mitchell finds Harden. Doesn't go that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Ingram with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Tries it from 16. Mobley grabs the board.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Here's Ingram. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Mitchell to end the cold spell. Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Toronto calls time here. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Ellis is checked in for Strus. And it's Schroeder in for Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. To the right side. Here's Dick, defended by Harden. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Now here's Nance. Back to Harden. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. .103 left in the first.
Outside Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Raptors with the lead. Barnes with it. The 3. Flynn's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harden's shot is good.
Excellent focus from Harden there. James has been making those circus shots his entire career.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hurdle, the pass to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Pass to Ellis. Left side Schroeder. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. It'll count. It's not going to go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Flynn. He's scoreless. We've got Donovan Mitchell. Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Ellis in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 5.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Outside Mitchell. There's a screen. Puts one up from 19. The kick out to Nance. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. Here's Flynn. And another basket for Toronto. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 8-point game. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Here's Flynn, covered by Schroeder. Flynn's shot is off. The Cavaliers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The kick out to Nance. And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Flynn, covered by Schroeder. Here's Dick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Ellis. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
Good on both. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
The floater. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
There is value in traditional 5s like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
Mitchell, there's the block. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell against Barrett. His first shot attempt. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Barrett. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Nance. And it's James Harden in for Mitchell. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Harden against Barrett. Harden misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Down low. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown. No good there. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Barrett. And then Harden with the jam.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Quickly against Schroeder. And it's Quickly with a miss. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
It's Quickly with a drive. Beyond the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. To the inside. Mobley outside. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Jackson Davis. With the drive. And the shot goes in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Ingram's checked in for Toronto.
Jackson Davis at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
For Cleveland, James Harden, 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
Ellis is checked in for Schroeder. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's quickly. Still no points. Outside Ingram. Uncovered. And the bucket is good. And the Raptors lead by 13.
That's a nice looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Harden to pass to Mobley. Barnes against Harden. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's Ingram. He's got 7. Shoots over Allen. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
And so it's Toronto, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So the Raptors 5 right now. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Mitchell against Barrett. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Off target from outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Harden finds Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Poeltl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Barrett. Wow, a great finish off the move by Mitchell.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Ingram. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At the line for Cleveland, James Harden. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Never a doubt in the mind of Brandon Ingram.
Now here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Barnes in the post, covered by Mobley. Barnes, no good. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 15. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
And the Raptors call time here.
Guard it.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And that one's good. Quickly.
They don't lean on Pirtle for facilitation, but he's certainly not selfish with the ball.
Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Ingram. Pass to Quickly. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Smart fake by Pirtle, and I like how he goes right into the foul.
Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. He does not get the second one. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the second half.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
The 3, Barrett. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Quickly. And then Harden with the jam.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Quickly with the ball. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Allen outside. It's stolen by Barnes. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Harden. Puts up a deep three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barrett against Mitchell. Quickly passes to Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Clock is at 3. Quickly from outside. Sinks the tray. Quickly's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
To the wing, right side. Inside. Knocked away. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden against Quickly. From the arc. Harden can't hit. Now Barrett. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dean Wade is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ellis in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Dick. Here's the pick. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Mitchell, the pass to Wade. Outside Schroeder. From the wing. That one is off. And for Toronto, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% for the floor. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Mitchell, puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Flynn, pass to Ingram. Back to Flynn. 4-3. Nance pulls down the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
He's off on the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus has checked in. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Flynn. And he sinks the second.
We talked about the guys who played bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
They set a pick. Here's Ingram, and he knocks down the 10-footer. And the Raptors lead by 16. And here comes Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked his pocket. Here's Nick, covered by Schroeder. Left side, Ingram. From 10 feet away. That's good on the jumper. Ingram's got 19 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
The Raptors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Hurdle with a screen on Strus. Ingram against Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram, the pass to Dick. No good with the triple. And the Cavs shooting only 31% in the game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
He's such a determined offensive player. It's not enough to get the bucket. Mitchell wants the and one also.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Harden in for Schroeder. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Hurdle with a screen on Strus. Here's Ingram. And James Harden pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Mobley. Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Strus. Fast break, Cleveland.
There is no one better at drawing fouls than James Harden. It can be frustrating for a defender. It's an art that he has mastered.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Harden hits them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Toronto shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Ingram. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Ingram. This Cavs squad is struggling. Harden with it. Mobley, right side. Pass to Allen. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Brandon Ingram.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Allen finds Mobley. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. And the layup falls.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Harden against Quickly. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Toronto with the ball. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So it's Toronto now. 16-point lead. Pass to Dick. Here's Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Nance. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes a first.
Jackson Davis taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Schroeder. Here's Wade. He drops it from range. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Abaji. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.